Welcome everyone to the first day of June 2019. Man, this year is half over almost. Where does time go? I went to my local comic book shop today because today was the Purge sale. You know, every once in a while when the drawer boxes, pull boxes get too full because people are not getting their books. You know, they're warned in advance to pick them up, and if they don't come in to get them, they go onto the table. They go onto the table, and they have it, and there's a purge sale of all the books that are available for everyone to get until and then any of the books that are left will get marked up or whatever, $1 or whatever more sometimes, because they're no longer brand new cover price. The shop can charge whatever they want, or same price or more, depending on if the book is valuable. My shop won't jack up the prices. Naomi number 4 or whatever, that might be going. Some stores might sell for $20 the day it comes out. My shop won't do that. They charge cover price. But they would at the end of if the new issue comes out and the old issues, price can go up to what the issues left, the price can go up. So anyway, went there because Purge Day. So I grabbed several issues, actually. Several books. Only one book actually from the Purge table. There wasn't anything I really wanted. I only grabbed one thing because I ended up grabbing several more things. I grabbed this cover of Justice League number 20, a variant cover, because it goes with, it's one of the variant covers that goes with this, the original one I got, because I love that. So there's one more, the other side with the other Justice League, because this is the first appearance of the Justice League of Tomorrow or something. But see if I can get a little bit more light for you. See if that helps. Yeah, I think that does help a little bit. But anyway, I really like this connecting cover. So that's what I grabbed that from the Purge sale. Everything else, well, I'm there. I might as well look around, right? It'd be a waste of a trip if I didn't at least look around. So I got several more things. Some back issues as well as a CGC graded book. First up, Iron Man 173. I've seen this issue. Someone showed, I think, on YouTube here, and I like it just because of Obadiah Stane and Tony and all that. So it looked like Tony had lost his company or lost control. So I like it. So I'd say it was about a 4.0 the grade, but it is what it is. A minor key, Green Lantern 195, the reintroduction of Guy Gardner as Green Lantern. There are 2 copies there. This one, while marked cheaper, presented better. Was a better condition one, surprisingly. So I liked it a lot. So along with 195, I got the next one, 196. Guy Gardner's is one of those people you love to hate. Next up, Thor Annual number 12. Introduction of this guy, Vidir, I think his name was, or something like that. I think he's Odin's other son. So another minor key. Red Sonja. She danced with a sword. She deviled with a sword. Issue 10. I bought this one because I like the Princess Leia type of outfit. Sexy redhead and chainmail bikini top and bottom. Sexy, sexy. Not bad either, you know. It's one of those I just passed up last time, and if it was there this next time, I'd consider getting it. And this last Raw book, there was a video a while ago. We love comics. Chris and We Love Comics, his channel posted about Atlas Comics, you know, about spec books kind of thing, you know, for Paramount buying the Atlas right to Atlas characters and all that, and books that he thought were worth getting. Most of them I just didn't like the character thing, and I just wasn't interested. I mean, I know some people are interested in spec books and all that, and I am too to a certain extent, but I do not have enough money usually to go out buying here and even if it's, you know, a $4 book. You know, if I buy 10 $4 books, you know, that's not including shipping, and then, you know, so there's one title I really liked in particular, but I just hadn't gotten to anything yet. And I found today one of those things that someone brought in one of the books. It wasn't the number one that he mentioned, but it's not number 4 issue. Of course, they think there's only 4. Looks like there's only on, according to my the catalog, comic catalog, whatever. Looks like there's only 4 issues. It was the favorite one that I liked too. Wolf the Barbarian, number 4 of Atlas Comics. And apparently, Wolf here was kind of based off of Thor, if a Key Collector app was correctly. Hey Rod, how's it going? You know, hope you're doing well this Saturday. But yeah, so this is the only Atlas book that was at my local comic book shop. I hear you, man. It's one of those days. I didn't sleep very well last night. I had a rough night, you know. And it's not over. After I'm done with this video here, I'm gonna go over to my brother's house, help him pull some weeds. So fun. But anyway, so this is the only Atlas Comics in my comic book shop. It was $2. So yeah, it does suck pulling the weeds, but hey, his weeds aren't he doesn't have a lot of them, and get them now before it's a big mess. Plus, he's my brother. He asked for help, and away I go. So, and then the last comic that I got from there was a graded book. It was originally for sale for $75. But I asked the owner, you know, my friend Zach, and if I, you know, could buy it for the eBay price, you know, that he was going to have it listed on eBay. So I got this book for $40. You know, what would have been the minimum bid he would have set it at on eBay. So so I got this book, Spider-Geddon, number 1, a 9.0. It's a partial sketch cover. It is the Diamond Previews San Diego Comic-Con 2008 exclusive. I actually been eyeing this one a little bit because I liked the Spider-Man cover. You know, because Spider-Man is like one of my favorite characters. There you go. I think that's the best view for you. It was really cool. Got Spider-Man, May Parker with the Spider-Girl. Looks like the Scarlet Spider, Punk Spider, the Spider-Man from the PlayStation game, Black Spider-Woman, Spider-Noir. Looks like Spiderling, Spider-Gwen, and Silk Spider. Just a bunch of Spider-Man. It's really cool. It's a variant cover, like I said. It's a PX Previews exclusive, limited to 3,000. So I love it. Nice 9.0 CGC comic to add to my collection. So that's about it. That's a bit of the new things. I did have one other thing I promised in the title. Big news. Yesterday I had posted a video about like kind of philosophical question about what is your condition for a holy grail to get a book? And because I came across, I know there's a couple different things for my my holy grail, or I had two holy grails right now, and I was looking at just teasing myself in a way, going, man, I wish I had that much money. Man, I wish I had that much money. Why don't I have that much money? Just one of those things that you almost like tease or hurt, tease yourself on purpose. Just like, why am I teasing myself like this? Anyway, and then I just see different, conditions of the book for sale, and I posted a question, like a poll on eBay, on Facebook, and posted the group there, like, what condition do you want? Because for certain books, I have to have a certain condition. If it's a newer book, like 90s up, I have to have the highest grade possible because it's a new enough book. You do not, I know. I mean, yes, I will settle for a low grade of that issue, but I'll upgrade it. But a newer book, it has to be the highest grade possible because there's no excuse. New books are cheap enough that you can afford it. It's the old books, and but like I said, for my Golden Age Action Comics 124 right here that I'm touching, I wanted my standard was I had to have a cover. I mean, I understand I'm asking a lot kind of thing for a gold. I mean, a lot somewhat depending on the book for a Golden Age book. But I knew I wasn't gonna get a high grade, 9.0 for example. But I still wanted the highest grade possible. But my condition for the Golden Age book was I had to have a cover. I had to have a cover for my first Golden Age book. That was just non-negotiable for me. It didn't have to be attached. It didn't have to be in the best condition. I mean, this one does have some writing on it, a tear, a hole, ink on it. And I am convinced that it is detached, but it is old school restored. The tape on the inside of the cover to the book on the front and the back. So it is what would pass as okay, I think, by CGC to come back a blue label and not be purple label for restored because of the quality of the book. It wouldn't count as restored. But anyway, back to the whole thing. So for my Holy Grail, I don't know, because one thing it was a question of what would be there, what would be my conditions, and I ultimately decided through any condition really mattered and was okay really with me, because I've seen people someone on Facebook on a comic group, whatever, posting pictures of his comic room. He had a page of Captain America #1. Another guy, when I asked, commented on my poll on Facebook, he had a page of Action Comics #1 that cost him a couple $1,000s, he said, but both the guys had no regrets whatsoever about buying these graded pages of their favorite books. And I was already leaning toward this, but it just sold me. It didn't matter the condition to me. So I decided that it was worth it. So I went back this morning or this afternoon here on eBay. I keep getting Facebook and eBay confused. I'm sorry. But I did it. I have bought my highest of the Holy Grails because I had two left. Besides the Fantastic Four 48 that I succeeded. I've just been having a great year with comics. Fantastic Four 48, 49, 50. two big Silver Age low issue Spider-Man that I will still not reveal. I'll read it out. I did not. If I'm talking about the Grail, I do not have it because I just bought it. But I'll tell you what, I will do you one. But I can show it. I'll show it in a way. But I succeeded in it. I have purchased on eBay a page of Amazing Fantasy 15. I own a piece of Spider-Man's first appearance. He is not on the page. It's like Action Comics. It's other stories into it. But I own Amazing Fantasy 15. I am so stoked. I'm so stoked. And hi, comics for all people. I'm sorry I didn't say hi sooner. But yeah, I own a page of this book. I am so stoked. That is the goal for all people into collecting Amazing Fantasy or Amazing Spider-Man. So yes, it doesn't show, like I said, it doesn't show him on the cover, or whatever. It doesn't show him in the story. It is a page. It's a page. It's like a Mummy story, I believe, but it is still. Hey, Alex, Comic Hoarder. Yeah, great. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, I was actually thinking about when I was thinking about you were one of the guys I was thinking about when I was thinking about my question of what condition, and because I remember you showing a beat up looking Amazing Fantasy 15 that I think it was graded, but that you had gotten from some old guy at a comic book shop. But anyway, but yeah, I own a page of this. It's a Mummy book, a Mummy page. It's page 11, I believe, of Amazing Fantasy 15. But I own a page of it. So in the future, I can upgrade. I mean, that's one thing. Nothing. It's not like you get a one and done. That's it. You cannot get it again. I can always, if I get the money in the future. There was another comic. There's another Amazing Fantasy on eBay. Buy it now. It was a 0.5, but it had the cover. $10,100. Yeah, I'm not gonna max out a couple of credit cards to get that. As much as I would have loved it, I'm not gonna max out credit cards for that. I could afford that. I could afford that page. But yeah, I know a couple other amazing YouTube guys out there who are after the same book, and they want it. And but yeah, but Alex, the Comic Hoarder says, "Yep, it was a 0.5 complete. Yeah, the book you showed, it's all there. I also had the chance to buy Captain America #1. Pages cut out of the book. Well, that sucks. For $1,000, and I was too stupid to buy it. Well, yeah, that does suck. Because that's one of the reasons why I bought it, as it was a chance to buy it, to own it. I mean, I'm into history. If I could own a scrap of a rough draft of the Declaration of Independence, take my money, take my money. You know, go on Westfield. They have some books. Huh. Okay. I mean, I don't know if you're talking to me, but I'll check it out too. But that's one of the reasons I bought it. Is I was worried that I was going to miss out on it. If I didn't buy it, because I paid $370 free shipping from my comic shop. It was on eBay, on comicshop.com. $370 for a page of Amazing Fantasy 15. Because I was worried that if I missed out on this opportunity, if I missed out on it, I was convinced I was going to regret it. Because there was two more that I saw. Another page from page 10 of the same story, Amazing Fantasy 15, for like $600, $700. Of course, this was a not mycomicshop.com. And then there was one for $1,300. It actually had a page of the story from Amazing 2015. It said part 2. It showed Spider-Man shooting out the web of the candle on that TV show. Man, if I didn't see it, I wouldn't believe it. Okay. Thanks for showing up, Rod, and thank you very much. So I will definitely be showing a video of it when I get it, and I'll have to let Discovery Bay know, so that I'll let Discovery Bay know so he can put it on his channel. But yeah, it'll be a Holy Grail, another Holy Grail achieved kind of video. But yeah, it's just amazing. I can't believe it. I am super stoked. This has been an amazing year for me for comics. Fantastic Four 48, 49.50, 2 very low Amazing Spider-Man. One of which for sure is a mega key for first appearance of a. I'll drop this is the last hint I'll drop before I actually get it. The first appearance of a major Spider-Man villain. See if you can guess. I won't confirm, but we'll see if you can guess correctly. Watch my videos, my video when it comes. And now Amazing Fantasy 15. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's just amazing too. Just yeah. I mean, I got a second here. I'll be right back. I bought this. And I bought this in my shop months ago. Had it pressed at CGC. Had it pressed and sent graded at CGC. Oh no, I didn't have it pressed. This is one I bought on eBay. I bought this one on eBay. I bought the Amazing Spider-Man #1 at my shop when I first started collecting. Had it pressed at CGC, but I had bought this one on eBay because I wanted a replica, around that kind of thing. This is before I had this one. And this was meant to sit on my desk here. I just hadn't got a little thing for it as motivation. Motivation to I can get the real thing. Well, in a way, I think it worked. I got the real thing. Just won't look like either of these two. It'll be a page with a PG. In fact, it was graded in 2016. I already looked it up on Go Collect. So the number or the letters are slightly the faded one. So, but it's an Amazing Fantasy 15, honestly. And you say Green Goblin. That's a good guess. We'll find out when I do the unveiling. But like I said, it's just been an amazing. I am still just shaking from the I can't believe. I was just convinced that, I had it in my cart because I didn't buy it right away. I added it to my cart last night on eBay, but I hadn't bought it yet because I wanted advice from a few more people. I mean, I just wanted to hear what people's takes wanted. I was 60%, 70%, 80%, probably around 80% convinced I was going to do it. But who doesn't like to be reassured by no, I agree with you, man. I agree. I support you 100%. I think you should do it. Right? I mean, we all like to hear that. No, I mean, anyone who says they don't is lying to you. I'm convinced. They're just lying to you. Everyone likes to be reassured they're doing good or making the right decision. So Zach from my local comic book shop, when I told him about it, oh man, do it. You got to do it. And so it was like, yeah. Anything from Amazing Fantasy will never lose value. Yeah. Yeah, I'm convinced that page, that same page I paid almost $400 for, when I am 80 years old, 90 years old, you know, and when I'm 90 years old in 2079, when Amazing Fantasy 15 is over 100 years old by at least a good decade, so probably 110, that $400 page could be sold for maybe, say, just another zero at the end. I'm just saying, prices always increase and go up. Why not? My collection is kind of, I'm collecting for myself because I love it. I'm not here to sell things. And if I collect the right stuff, this collection's help my wife too at the end. It's like when I die, I'm worried about finances for her, worried about taking care of her, being able to pay for my funeral expenses, to be cremated. So my collection is kind of a way to, is the trust, is a savings bond in a way. I collect enough good books that she can sell enough of them, or I can sell enough of them before I die to get the money, and I paid for the biggest chunk of expenses. $6 to $10 by then, or you used to talk about, or $6 to $10 by then, or I don't quite understand what you're referring to by $6 to $10 by then. But anyway, but yeah, so that Amazing Fantasy book, my Mega Silver Age key. Yeah. If prices for cremation hold steady, you know, the same funeral service, cremation, all that holds steady. If that Amazing Fantasy page is worth $10,000 by then, that pays for half of the projected, if not more projected. You know, because we had to talk with someone recently. Anyway, no morbid talk. We're talking about the biggest fucking. Sorry, I didn't mean to let that slip out. If anyone doesn't like cussing, I apologize. But we're talking about the biggest dang day of my life, in a sense, comic book related. You know, but yeah, I can't believe, and that's partly why I bought that page now again, because I was convinced if I let it slip by, that I can't afford much more. Who knows if I could even afford it. Now I can say that if I never get my AF-15 that looks like this, I still own it. Prices and values go up all the time. Very rarely does it seem that they go down, usually because the movie sucked. You know, another example of, supposedly that, you know, I love the Justice League movie, but others say it bombed, and afterwards when it came out, the prices dropped in the first appearance of the Justice League. How much should I pay for this book? I want to say I paid 15 to 25. Oh, this one. Okay. Well, 25 to slab, done through my local comic book shop, and I think I paid $10, $10 to $20. So just call it 50 to be safe. No more than $50 I spent for this book. You know. But yeah, I wanted a slabbed Amazing Fantasy, but I wanted the exact cover of Amazing Fantasy. And this one's missing the 15, missing the comic book authority approval guide, missing the MC, and it's slightly different ink of starring the Spider-Man, because this says starring Spider-Man, this says introducing Spider-Man. And just you know, otherwise I had this, obviously, the True Believer label added. So I wanted the closest thing to it possible. So now I can still, when the page come in, I can put it right next to this one. I have a page. That's from that book. When I'm this happy, I get silly. So, yeah, I'm rambling at this point. I'm just loving to have some people to talk to and joke and laugh around. And I didn't expect this to be a 30-minute video. Honestly, I'm still soaked. Well, I had better wrap this up because I have to walk. Go over to my brother's house to help him pull some weeds because I did promise, and a promise is a promise. Even if you don't want to do it, I promised. I'm a man of my word. And my son, he's good. He is with his grandmother or his nanny, as we call her, or he calls her. And oops, what did I do? Okay, I didn't mess up the screen. With his grandmother for a week. So he'll be home next Saturday. So he's having fun. So anyway, so that's it. I got at least two keys coming. 2 keys coming of Amazing Spider-Man. And technically, I would say actually 3 keys of Amazing Spider-Man coming in, as well as Amazing Fantasy, which was just purchased today, coming in sometime early the week, early, not next week, but the week after. So, yep, super stoked. All right, well, that's it. Yep, have a good day, Comics for All People. Have a good day, Rod from Just Rican. Thank you for stopping by, even though you already left. Alex, if you're still here, thank you for commenting, and thank you for watching. And yep, that's everyone that was here that I know for sure. So shout out to my little comic book shop, called The Shop. I'm also Colorado. Zach, you are a great guy. Thank you for everything. Shout out to Chris from We Love Comics. Alex the Comic Hoarder. Reggie Reggie Collects. Just shout out to everyone who, in a small way, helped. I give credit to helping make this happen, to fueling the desire, to finding a way. Thank you. Especially, like I said, We Love Comics. I definitely give you the most credit out of everyone on YouTube for helping me be a better collector, and getting things a certain way. Just it is. It is. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. So anyway, I better go. Have a great, great, great day, rest of your day, everyone. And stay tuned for the unveiling of my Amazing Spider-Man, all issues when they get here in the mail. Don't know if I'll be doing live unboxing or not. Depends on when they get here. I might just have to show you the next day or later that night. So anyway, see everyone. Have a great, great day and happy collecting. I know I am. Ciao, everyone.